Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Okay, so we are at Ayah 51. We've already done this part. Before I continue, do you all have any questions? Like we did this part that day, right? About how different the meaning would be if you say this is maf'ul bihi versus maf'ul fihi. Yes. I hope that already sank in, inshallah.
Yes, I did listen to the recording again. Yeah.
Okay. But before we go, if you all don't have any questions, I also mentioned last lesson that for the word Musa, we can say walam yunawan, right? Mamnoo min as-sarf. And so I'm gonna share this document here. This is like a flow chart basically. In case anyone is still a bit confused. Okay. So when we talk about ism, there's only two categories. There is Mabni and Murab. So there's only 6 categories for Mabni word. I didn't write the category names because it's too long. But basically, this is the examples of the category. So Sister Zarina, Huwa will be the example of what category? What kind of word is this?
The domir.
Yes, the domir. Good.
Yeah.
Next one here, Sister Hamisa. Kaifa will be?
Istifham.
Yes, istifham. Sister Quratul Ain. Man will be?
Man will be ism mawsul.
Ism mawsul will be alladhi.
Okay, man
Good
with
guess.
istifham again.
Istifham is kaifa. So this one is for another category. What else can man be?
Is it not
It
ism
is.
mawsul?
Yes. So man will be in this category also. It will also be in istifham also, but man also can be another category. Whoever does good, he will get good.
Shart.
Yes, shartiya. Okay,
Yeah.
this is shartiya. So man and ma basically can be here. Ma also can be here as istifham. Ma also can be here in ism mausul. Yes. So since I helped you there, what about hadha?
هذا is اسم إشارة.
Yes, ism ishara. This is ism mausul. The last one is sah. Let's see who can get this one. What's the category for this? Sah. Sah means shh, quiet. Shh. This is ism fi'il. Ism fi'il. The ism that carries a fi'il meaning. Okay? So these are the 6 categories of mabni. Domir, istifham, syartiyah, isyarah, ism mausul, and ism fi'il. If it's not these 6 category, then it will be mu'rab. Okay? And under mu'rab, we have the one that is zahir, the clear one. You can see U-A-E. And you have the muqaddara, the one that is not clear. Means that it ends with a weak letter, mu'tal. Okay? And opposite of that, of course, the zahir will end with a sahih letter, but not mu'tal. Not mu'tal. Okay, so that will be your kitab, muslimun. You can clearly see all the change, right? And under some words under zahir, under sahih, like Ibrahim, right? You can see it marfu bil dhamma, mansub bil fathah, but majrur bil fathah. Why? Li'annahu mamnu min as-sarf. Yes? So same thing with hamra. Okay? So here, because this is ending with alif mamdudah. Okay, so you can see u, a, but not e. Right? So when we say marfu bil dhamma for Ibrahim, right, we can say walam yunawan. We can end there, but we can say also walam yunawan li'annahu mamnu min as-sarf, right? So same thing with this one here for the muqaddara. So some words like huda, words like asa, they can have tanwin, hudan, ason, okay? But there are some words under this category, muqaddara. It will always be anyway, Musa, dunya. It will never end with anything other than that. But same thing, they also cannot get tanwin because they are also mamnu min as-sarf. Musa is because it's a non-Arabic name, and dunya is because it's ending with alif Maksura. Can? Okay. So if you want to make a flow chart, basically, this will be your flow chart. So Mamnoo min as-sarf can apply to both categories for some words in these categories, both categories. Can I understand?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, inshallah.
Okay, so here's a 1 minute recap for those of you who just joined in. When we talk about ism, there's only Mabni and Murab. Mabni are these 6 categories. If not these 6 categories we talk about, it's going to be Murab. And under Murab, we have the Zahir, the one that is clear, and opposite of it is Muqaddara, the one that you have to imply because it ends with a weak letter. If it doesn't end with a weak letter, you can clearly see Dhamma, Fathah, Kasrah, but some words under this category, they cannot have Kasrah because they are Mamnoo min as-sarf. Same thing for this category of Muqaddara. They also cannot take Tanween. They clearly cannot take Kasrah, but they also cannot take Tanween because they also are Mamnoo min as-sarf. Okay, so the word Musa, it is Muqaddara, but it is also Mamnoo min as-sarf. Can? Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Sister Bibi, clear
Yes,
this one
yeah.
because you asked about this.
Yeah. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum
Yeah.
warahmatullah.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. I get it.
Okay. So, now we move on, inshallah, to the next part of the sentence. Okay, so we finish the first part here. Wa'adna. So this is the word in our qira'ah, but there is another qira'ah that says wa'ith wa'adna. So this is what family, Sister Bibi?
Yes, it's family one.
Yes, family one. And what will be the difference is what we're going to talk about here between family one and family three. So we've seen a few examples before. We have in Ayah 9, this is the same Ayah, we have the first word here is in family tree. So the implication of family tree is usually 2 parties share the action, or if it doesn't share, then it occurs a lot if one person is doing it. Okay, so here we're talking about basically the one who don't believe in Allah or the hypocrites. I can't remember the context. I think it's the hypocrites maybe. Yes. So
Yes.
in the translation, it says they try to deceive. This try is from tafsir basically, because who can deceive Allah? No one can, right? So they try to deceive, but the implication here is basically they do it a lot. That's why its family tree is used, right? But in the next part of the sentence, Allah says, وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ. They do not deceive anyone except themselves. Okay? So this is like the normal word meaning. And then this one is either 2 parties, or if one party is doing it, then they're doing it a lot, basically. Okay? We also saw an example here when Allah says about them that when they meet the believers, they say, we believe. Yes? So here is family one is used. And one of the ayah that we just did quite recently, Allah talks about, what's the description of this? What's the word before this? Khashi'un. Yes, Allah talks about who the Khashi'un is. They are the ones who believe that they will meet their Rabb. Yes, so both in the translation looks the same, but one is actually family one is actually family three. Yes, so here Allah is focusing on the fact that this is what they do when they meet, whenever they meet the believers, right? So it does not highlight the fact that when you meet someone, obviously the other person also meet you. Yes, but this highlights the fact that when they meet the believers, then this is what they say. Okay, this highlight their part of the meeting, not when the believers come to them, but when they see, every time they see the believers, they say something like this. Okay, here it highlights the fact that we will meet our Rabb and our Rabb will also meet us. So here is about 2 parties share the action. Okay, so here highlights the fact that this meeting will be between us and our Rabb. Can see? Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Although in the English, it
Yeah,
looks the same. Okay. But
exactly.
in the Arabic, it's different because it's highlighting a bit different things. So with this, you can also use this to contemplate, inshallah. Okay?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, the grammar. Yeah,
Yes,
very
from
Arabic. Yeah.
whatever little that we know of grammar and sarf, yes, we can use this to contemplate. Okay?
Okay.
Same thing here. So in our qiraat, is family tree. Wa'adna. So this highlights the two parties, basically. Okay? But here, the other qiraat, it highlights Allah making the appointment. Allah giving the promise, basically. Okay, so this highlights one. Just like here, highlights only one party.
Yeah.
Using family tree, highlight the meeting of the two parties, basically.
Okay.
Yes. Clear?
Alhamdulillah.
Can?
Yeah, very good, sister. Alhamdulillah. Jazakillah. Jazakillah khair, sister.
Wa iyyakum.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so before we go on, we will have another one, family 8 word. So might as well do as well. Okay.
Inshallah.
So in family 1, this is the normal meaning. I say this like the base meaning basically. And then in family 8, indicates being in a state of something, or can be the emphasis of family 1. So we have, for example, tattakun, right? Ittaku, muttaqun. We've seen this word a lot of times before.
Yeah, taqwa. Yes, yes.
Yes. And we haven't done this ayah, but I'm sure you know this word very well. Waqina adhaban nar. Yes, it's from the same root letters. Waw, qaf, ya. This is family 1. So here it's we're asking Allah to protect us from the fire. Yes. So tatakun also have the element of protection, means that here this is your state. Our when we want to be a muttaqun, this what we are striving for. This is the state that we want, that we always protect ourselves from the wrath of Allah, from the punishment of Allah. So you see this one, yes, you will see the transition. It's a bit because it's a very deep meaning in this word. Yes, so you see translations differ also. How they say, I choose one like this. Basically, you are conscious of him. The maybe one of the common translation is fear Allah. Yes, but it's not just fear. But when you fear, you do something about it. It's not a fear that you don't do something about it. Okay.
Yes.
Same thing here. We've done this one where it's akhadna. Akhadha is to take. So this is the opposite of to give, basically. And then this is the one that we are doing. Ittakhadha. So this is state of something. Okay, this which we'll talk later also. So this is they are taking the calves as a thing to be worshipped, basically, right? Yes. So basically, when you take something as something, that is the state of the thing, that even though it's a calf, you're thinking of it as a god or something like that. Yeah. So this is the family 8 implication of this word ittakhadha. Okay. So akhadha, just to take, opposite of to give. This one you take it to something. Anyway, we also did talk about this as afalul qulub, right? So you can take the Quran as a companion. Yes. Basically, you're making it into something else. It's not just that anymore, basically. Okay, it's your heart doing it. And one more is hadaya. So hidayah, yes, wayahdi, to guide. And then tahtadun, which we will do, I think, maybe 2 ayahs from here, from now. So family 1 versus family 8. So again, this is your state of your state of being guided, basically. This is a bit like wakina versus tatakun. This is your state, right? So same thing here. So that's why maybe Ustaz Numan translate family 8 ihtada as being committed to guidance, because that's your state of guidance, basically. You are committed to it. Okay? So that's the difference between family 1, just guide, and you wanting to be guided. You are committed to the guidance. Okay? Clear?
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, you raise your hand, Sister Pavin. Our new
Assalamu
sister. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
alaikum. I just want to see this Malaku as mean has Khada Zabar, and that's called Malaku means you have to meet one time in the day of judgment to Allah. And the Malaku is you meet so many times with the different people. Like this, the meaning of the difference in the
Mulaku,
previous
you mean?
ayah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before, yeah. That means you have to meet Allah is one time because Rabbi Nuh alayhi rajiun. And Laku means you have to meet with different people in so many times.
Perhaps, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
But family tree also
Because,
can mean a lot of times. Can also mean that in family tree, the implications. So for example,
okay. Just
this
I
one here.
want to ask this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it
Okay.
depends
Okay,
on the
Jazakallah.
context also. Okay. So for example
Okay,
here,
Jazakallah.
this is they are doing it a lot. So for example also in the Arabic language when we say to watch TV, you use family tree, you shahidun because you do it a lot also. So
Yeah.
could be. Okay.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Okay. Now let's go back to our ayah. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Let me see who's here. Sister Summa.
Oh, my turn.
Yes.
Summa
Mhm.
في harf
Yes.
atuf.
Yes. Oops. This is Hatifa. Yes. And do one more.
اتخذتم.
Hmm.
اتخذتم. This is فعل ماضي.
Yes.
فعل ماضي
Hmm.
مبني
Mm-hmm.
على سكون.
Yes. Then what do we say?
لاتصاله.
Yes.
لاتصاله
Mhm.
followed by the isim domir muttasil.
Yes. Yes, but what do we call this ta? What's the name we use?
ta
Like,
ta
ta of the doer.
ta of fa'il
Yes, ta
fa'il
al-fa'il. Yes, exactly.
al-fa'il.
Yes. So the ta itself,
Okay. والتاء
using domir.
ضمير متصل
Yes.
في محل رفع
Mm-hmm.
فاعل.
Yes. And sarf.
صرف. This is the تأخذ.
Could be takhoda, but this is not takhoda.
Oh, okay. This is from it, right?
Yes. When you see shaddata, yes, it is family 8.
Family
It
8.
could be ta. Other than that, what is the other possibilities?
Hamza, is it?
Yes, Hamza. Okay, so ittakhadha appears a lot in the Quran. So this one you can try to remember. This is and za. Okay, so what would be the madi?
Akhadha.
Family 8.
Okay. Ittakhadha.
Yes, ittakhadha mudhari.
Akhadha. Yattakhidhu.
Yes, yattakhidhu master.
Oh. What is my it? I don't know.
Iqtaraba, yaqtaribu, iqtiraban.
It's confusing. Ik.
So iqtiraban. Now put now put into Hamzah Khoda.
Iqtiraban, it would be it.
Yes.
Ittiqa. Ittiqa.
Yes.
Then,
Yes.
اتخاذا.
Yes. فهو
فهو, what would be the اسم فاعل؟
مقترب.
موق موق مت متزي أخي
Office. Yes. Yes.
متخذ
Yes.
متخذ
Yes. Correct. Okay. Can clear? Inshallah.
إن شاء
Sister Pervin. Next one. Am I
Yeah.
pronouncing your name right? Inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay. Al-Ijlah.
العجلة is مفعول به
Yes, it is.
واتخذ
Yes. And what status it is?
is منسوب
What's the sign?
بالفتحة.
Yes, بالفتحة. Good. And is this a singular word or a plural word?
العجلة is I think it's singular.
Yes, it
Look
is
like
singular.
singular.
Any idea what the jama is?
Jama will be I don't know. No,
Okay.
I have no
Yes.
idea.
So this one, before the class, Sister Zarina was saying she can't find it. So look for Ain Jim Lam.
A jewel.
Yes. So this one is the entry. Go to the next page, Sister Zarina. And then you find this one here. The first one, ijal. Okay, so the plural is mujul and ijalah. Okay, the
Ijala
kaf.
is a muannath. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this is mujul
Jewel.
and ijalah. Okay, can? Inshallah. Good. Done. Yes, next one. Yes, Sister Zarina, back to you. Min ba'di.
Ja wa majrur.
What's the sign of the majrur?
Bikasra.
Yes, bil kasra. And
Muta'alliq to ittakhadhu.
yes, muta'alliq bil fi'il, right? You're saying? Which
To the
is
field, yeah.
ittakhadtum. So I put one means there are other ways to look at this. In fact, there are three. Let's see if you or anyone.
It's is it hal
Of
al-ijl? Oh no. No. اتخذتم. The tum, is it?
yes, it's the
fa'il.
hal of them. Okay, while they're doing
You
this
all.
fi'il. Yes, exactly. Okay, so yes, that is number 2. This is hal in fa'il of the same verb fi'il. Number 3.
Badi is mudaf alayh.
Yes, ba'di is mudaf ilaihi. Yes, so maybe Sister Zarina, while we are thinking of number 3. So what is the ha? So jar wa majrur is mim ba'di, right? What about the ha at the end here?
The how refers to, let's say, go back to Musa alayhi salam.
Yes. So this is a domir.
Yeah. So domir muttasil fi mahali ja.
Yes.
Idofa.
Yes. Idofa. Good. Okay. So yes. Anyone else? Number 3. Maybe the hint. Sifa of what?
Of al-ijla.
Al-ijla is ma'rifah. So if you want to say sifa, it's common plus jar majrur. So it's not sifa of al-ijla.
That's hal.
Yeah, this if you say it's connected to al-ijlah,
With
you
hal.
would say it's a hal. But actually it's a hal of the antum here, not the al-ijlah. Yes.
Okay.
Because we have two marifah, right? So it's hal of the fa'il, not of al-ijlah.
Okay. What could it be?
I give you a hint. What should you expect for the word ittakhadha?
Oh, two maf'ul bihis.
Maf'ul.
Yes, two maf'ul. So you have one already. So you don't have one more.
Okay.
Okay? So
Yeah.
this min ba'di is actually sifah to that maf'ul bihi that is not there.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay?
Like
Yeah.
mabud, limited.
Yes,
Mahfuz.
exactly. Ma'bud.
Yes.
So here,
Mahdhuf, is it? Is it mahdhuf?
yeah, yes, the sifah is mahzuf, but
sifa
Sister
is
Qurratu Ain
ma-
is saying the word that is mahzuf is ma'bud. Yes. Okay,
Oh,
so sifah li
oh, you have
maf
taken. Okay, okay.
aha
One
bihi.
worshipped.
Yes.
Okay.
Thani mahzuf.
Okay.
Okay?
Can't
So
think of it.
you will actually you can especially for this word. Okay?
Yeah,
So
yeah. When you think that way, then yes,
yes.
ittakhadha can take two maf'ul
So
bihis.
that's
But then
why
it
yes,
doesn't look like a
exactly.
maf'ul bihi. It looks like maf'ul fihi to me because like zaman, right? Ba'dihi. Right?
Yes.
So that's what. Then we have to this how to think this way. I don't know. Inshallah.
Yes, so so that's why I have this topic that I want to go through also. So this is actually a balagha topic, but I think it's a good thing to say to talk about this right now in this ayah. So this is talking about zikr, meaning the mentioning of words, and hazaf, the omission of words. Okay, so in speech, the default is to say as what you want to say, basically. No extra or no deletion. So for example, you say, I'm going to work. This is what you want to say. Okay. But to certain people, maybe you omit something, especially when it's understood. So maybe you say to your husband, I'm going. That's all. You don't have to say I'm going to work. You just say I'm going. And then you salam him and then you go. Yes. But maybe to your kid that is clinging onto you, you have to say, I'm sorry, I'm going to work. I need to work and so that I can buy for you toys, something like that. So you give additional stuff. Okay. So this is basically what this topic is about. Okay. Uh so I don't have usually I give you like an Arabic word here and then I give you one or maybe two examples, right? I don't have actually the Arabic because it's going to be different for um for different cases. Basically, there's no one word to say all this, basically. Okay. So we'll see, inshallah. One is to extra affirm something, okay, or for clarity. So here, for example, in this ayah, have ulaika ala hudan min rabbihim wa ulaika. Allah could have just put this together. Don't need to mention wa ulaika again, okay? But he added this to affirm that these people are on guidance and then thus they become successful, basically. Okay, it's just extra clarity. Okay, so in grammar, basically, we see this as one sentence on its own, and then this sentence is another sentence. Nothing is deleted from any of the sentence. Basically, it's a complete normal mubtada with a khabar, that kind of thing. Yes, but in balagha, basically, you don't see it one and one. You say it as one whole thing together, and ulaika is like the extra thing here, basically. Okay, this is maybe, sorry?
Yes, okay. Excuse me. I have to stop for my
Oh,
iftar.
I see. Okay,
I'll ask you tomorrow, inshallah. Ya,
inshallah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Assalamu
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullah. Next one is to put on record what that cannot be denied later. Okay, so I give you, so the main idea here is not about the Arabic but about the concept, basically. So for example, when the Qadi asked the groom, if he agrees to take so and so as his bride, as his lawfully wedded wife, and then states his mahar, right? So the groom could have just said, I accept, and it would have been a valid nikah, yes. But most of the time, maybe, I don't know, it differs in the customs also. But at least in my custom, the groom will have to repeat everything again, the full name of the bride, and then also the thing or the amount as the mahar. Okay, so especially for this is especially in things of about law. Okay, so this addition basically is in order to have it on record and then to prevent from denying in future, basically. So this is especially for law stuff, basically. Okay. Then we have to prevent others from understanding your speech. You also have maybe due to the circumstance. So maybe when you are sick, you cannot say much. So for example, Sister Hamisa,
Yes.
can you read the Arabic and translate?
Qala li kaifa anta qultu alil.
Mm-hmm.
He said for me.
He said to me, Qala li,
He said to me, kaifa is how.
Yes. Kaifa
How
ant?
you.
Kaifa anta basically kaifa haluk.
How
How are you?
how are you?
Yes. Okay.
I
How are
said
you? Mm-hmm.
I said alil.
Alil means sick.
Sick.
Okay, you don't say Ana Alil. You don't say long things. You just say
Okay.
Alil. Okay. So here omission of words because you're sick. You're sick and you don't have the strength to talk so much, basically. Okay. Clear? Next one is fear of losing out on something. Sister Quratul Ain.
Yes. السارقة.
Yes. Translation?
So Sariq is a thief, isn't it?
Yes. So what's the context actually?
So saying it twice.
Yeah, okay. So in grammar, yes. Yeah, in grammar, basically is emphasis, right? So here, we are talking about balagha, about the omission of words. You're just saying asarik, thief, right? You're not saying anymore. You don't have to say anymore, right? Everyone will just start catching him, basically. Yes. So the point here is you don't have to say much more. Okay. Why? Because there's a fear of losing out on something. Yes. So don't need to explain. Once you say this, everyone around you is gonna catch him anyway. Yes. So that's the point here. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Next one, fear of being harmed by doer. So who's after you? Wait, hold on, I can't see. Where is my list? Yes, Sister BV.
Qutila Aliyun.
Mm-hmm.
Ali was killed.
Yes. So here, what's happening? What's happening in grammar?
It's passive.
Yes, it's
So
passive.
you don't want to know, you don't want to tell who did
Yes,
the killing.
exactly.
So
Yeah, basically. Of course, passive, there is also many things to talk about passive, but why passive is used. One of it is basically like something like this, fear of being harmed by doer. Maybe the person's there and you don't want to say it, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. And Sister Sue, what about the next one? Doer is known. Example?
خلق الإنسان ضعيفا.
Translation?
The insan is being created ضعيف.
Yes.
In a ضعيف.
Weak.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So what's going on in grammar?
This is also majhul.
Yes, this is majhul, right? But in Balagha, so basically why this is majhul, doer is known. It cannot be anything else, right? Nobody else can create mankind anyway. Okay, so yes, basically. Okay, and the last one is to denote generality. Sister Pervin, can you read and translate this one?
Allah call towards the Islam, towards the house of Islam, or
Yeah, that is Salam, house of Salam, house of peace, meaning Jannah, basically.
okay.
Okay, so Allah is calling who? What's the omission here?
Mission is to Allah is calling towards the for the good thing, or for the good place,
Mm.
the people.
Yeah, so basically all his slaves. Yeah, don't have to
Yeah.
say that. Okay, the fact that that is omitted is to denote the generality. Allah is calling all his slaves. Okay, the sinner and the righteous,
The
basically.
good thing.
Yes, the good and the bad, basically. Okay,
Yeah.
clear?
Yeah.
Can? Inshallah. So
Inshallah.
that is this topic. So now that we've said that there's a sifa, there is a mafu bihi thani that is mahzuf, and min ba'di it's sifa, basically, right? So this one you might see in tafsir books, especially those that is a bit more linguistic. So we're gonna read a bit. Sister Hamisa.
وحذف المفعول وحذف المفعول الثاني للتقسم لظهوره
لظهوره. Okay, translate this part first.
The maf'ul thani, which is mahzuf.
Yes, the omission of the maf'ul bihi thani.
The word the littakhastum.
Yes, to the fi'il ittakhastum. Yes.
Lizuhurihi.
Lizuhurihi.
Zahir.
Yes. It means what? So what
Which
kind of
is,
li is this? How would you translate this li?
It's zawja.
Yes, it is. So how you translate this?
Two.
Can? To, because? Because, basically. Okay, so the
because.
omission is why? Because zuhurihi. Zuhur, you said what just now?
Zuhur is zahir.
Yes, basically, yes. What's that?
To make it appear. To appear. Yeah.
Present.
In this context,
to make it apparent, is it?
Apparent means obvious. It's obvious, so don't have to say. It's so obvious.
Okay.
Yes, it's so obvious, basically. Okay. Wa
ilmihim bihi.
Yes, so this is another reason, basically, because it's char here. Yes. So what's the reason here? Wa ilmihim bihi.
And you know with
him,
they know.
Yes, their knowledge of it, basically.
Oh, their knowledge of it.
Their knowledge. Who is this addressed to? Bani Israel. Yes. Okay, so they have knowledge of this. They know of this. Okay. Sister Quratul Ain. Third reason.
Yes. ولشناعة ذكره
Okay, until here
وتقدير
first.
شناعة.
Shana'a is basically like blasphemy, like abominable.
Okay. So so blasphemy of his zikr, or turning away from his zikr, can we say?
Oh, no. Okay, this zikr means here mentioning. So mentioning it. No. Mentioning it, saying ittakhadtum al-ijla ma'bud or ilah, is a blasphemy. So Allah don't want to say that. Don't even want to say that. You understand? So
okay.
the blasphemy of mentioning it. So it's not mentioned because it's such a blasphemy to mention, basically.
Right, okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what takdiri?
وَتَقْدِيرِهِ معبودا. And so from the qadar or
Nah, so when we say takdiruhu in Iraq, what are we saying?
Right.
تقديره is it uh it slipped out of my mind. It's
What we
is it
estimate, what we imply, basically.
implied,
Yes.
yes.
So what is being implied? The one that you say?
معبود. Yeah,
Yes.
معبود.
أو?
أو إلها.
Yes,
or God.
exactly.
Same word.
Exactly. Okay, so saying any one of this is basically blasphemous, so it's not even worth mentioning. Okay, Allah don't want to give them that, basically. Clear? Inshallah.
Yes.
Sister Vivi,
Yeah. ففي
until here.
wow, long. Okay. ففي قوله so in his words or speech من بعده
Yeah, so fi here in is like regarding
okay.
his speech min ba'di.
Okay. What's تعريض عرض presence? No.
Display to
Oh,
show.
okay. تعريض بقلة قلة is something قلة little.
Yes.
Okay, so displaying little وفائهم.
This is we fa'ihim from the word wafa.
Wafa. What is wafa again?
Wafa to fulfill.
Okay. بفائهم in fulfilling, is it fulfilling them?
Fi.
Fi in or regarding?
In.
In hifzi, hifzi is memorizing.
Other than that?
Protecting.
Yeah, preserving.
Preserving.
Keeping.
Okay. And ahadi, keeping ahadi, promise, keeping ahadi. Okay, of Musa alayhi salam.
Yes. Okay, can you put that together nicely? All the translation.
I did like word to word. Okay. Fafi is it what regarding?
Yes,
Concerning.
yeah, regarding. Yes, regarding. Concerning,
Okay.
yes.
So regarding his word, his speech, which is min ba'dihi, ta'ridun, what did you say? Presence.
Showing, displaying.
Showing, bikillati, with little. Am I right?
More like displaying their lack of like loyalty, fulfillment in in keeping Musa's promise, for Musa's covenant.
I don't understand this well.
Okay, so because min ba'di is how would we translate min ba'di?
Even after it or after him?
Yes, after, because this it is going back to Musa. Okay? So here, okay, never mind. We move on first. We read the books. We read a bit more. Sister Su. Sister Su.
Yeah.
Until here. Oh no, actually it's the whole thing. Just read first, inshallah.
وقوله من بعده أي بعد مغيبه وتقدير المضاف مع بعض المضاف إلى اسم المتحدث عنه شائع في كلام الأعراب لظهوره بحسب المقام.
Yes, correct. Okay. Let's translate here first until here. Until here.
وقوله
وقوله
وقوله وقوله
من
and
بعد.
and he
This.
said
So this is saying of min ba'di,
and he said min ba'di that is
yes, that
is
is meaning.
but the after his Maghribihi is what? Disappear or something?
Absence.
Oh,
Ghaib, right? Ghaib, yes. Disappear, basically you're right. But here, basically his absence. Okay?
yeah.
And then, وتقدير مضاف مع بعد المضاف إلى الاسم متحدث.
What is
So,
this?
so basically, what you have is just ba'di and he, right? You don't have the maghribi here. Don't have the middle one. Yes? Because basically they're saying that you don't have to say this. You just say ba'di he is a common thing. Ba'di he meaning refers to the ism that you are speaking about is a common thing in the kalam of the Arab because it's so clear what his position is. Where is he in the context, right? We're talking about Musa in Badihi after him, after his absence, because he was gone for the appointment, basically. Clear? Inshallah. This one don't have English translation actually. This is from Ibn Ashur, not from Ibn Kathir. So inshallah I will translate for you a bit here, inshallah. Okay, but so two things you talk about here. The maf'ul bihi tani, that is mahzuf, right? Because it's obvious. Because you have the word ittaqada. What else can it be? It's so obvious. Because of their knowledge and because it's such a blasphemy even to mention it. So Allah is not giving it to them basically. And then the second one is concerning the word min ba'di. Because you will see this a lot in the Quran, right? Min ba'dihi, min ba'dihi. So sometimes it's after his death, after my death, min ba'di, if it's a ya mutakallim, okay? So basically there is an ism there here that is mahzuf also here in this case, and it's all very clear in the context itself. So you don't even have to mention it basically. Okay? Can?
What kind of word is Marie?
I believe it's Master Mimi.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So how would we translate this then? Sister Pervin. Summa until min ba'di.
ثم اتخذتم العجل من بعده وأنتم ظالمون. And
When
he took the calf after him,
then you all took
the calf after him.
So what you can say also is in brackets as idle. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Idle.
After him, meaning in his absence, or after him, meaning after him being gone or something like that. Okay, so you will see in translations also in his absence. Okay?
Yeah, in his absence.
Good. Yes. Back to Sister Hamisa. I think we can finish this. Wa antum.
Wa antum is waw haliyah.
Yes. And that will make
Wa jumlah ba'daha
is
fi mahalli nasab hal.
Yes. Oops. Fi mahali nasab hal. Yes. Antum is
domir munfasil.
Oops.
Fi mahalli rafa mubtada.
Munfasil. Fi mahali rafa mubtada. Yes. Is the Suratul Ain. Zalimun.
ظالمون is خبر مرفوع مرفوع بالواو
Yes.
نيابة عن الضمة لأنه جمع مذكر سالم.
جمع مذكر. Oops. Yes. And Sarf.
صرف is ظا لام ميم and family 1.
Yes.
ظلم يظلم
Yes.
ظلما
Yes.
فهو ظالم.
فهو ظالم, which is the word that we have here. Yes.
Yes.
And Sister BV, what will be the translation of this then? Wal antum zalimun.
Okay. While you all are wrongdoing, no, wrongdoers.
Well,
You
yes,
are.
you
Antum is you were. Yeah.
you
While you
were
were wrongdoers.
was. Yes. Can everyone
Mm.
clear? Inshallah. Any question? Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
You know, zalim,
Mm-hmm.
why did Allah not use yazlimun? So sometimes this is a contemplation
Mm-hmm.
will be questioned, but zalimun, would it make it being perpetually in the state of doing zulm?
Um, Wait, I need to I actually will probably need to. I have some notes about like when you use ism versus when you use fi'il. So yes, ism is usually more permanent. Yes, maybe you. So yes, you are right. It could be more perpetual also. Yeah, could be. Yes.
Okay, Jazakallah khair.
Yes. So yes, that kind of question. Yes, this is basically like because sometimes Allah say wa antum and then he use a fi'il, right? I think we've seen that in the previous ayah or something. He uses a fi'il, not an ism, and here he
Yes, wa
uses
antum
an ism.
tanzurun. Yes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So yes. So yeah, if you wanna compare that to the previous ayah, wa antum tanzurun, they were looking just at that time. Yes. And then al-zalimun is a bit more permanent compared to the context in the previous ayah. Yes. Good. Alhamdulillah. Any other questions? If not, then inshallah we can stop here for today. I don't have anything to discuss with you also for the next ayah. It should be quite simple. Yes. Okay, so if no questions, then I'll see you on Wednesday. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Jazakallah
Jazakillah
khairan,
khair, Sister
Sister Lila.
Lila.
Wa iyyakum.